Hello everybody, this is Backlast. Here we are again, Motorsport Manager, and today we're looking at the aftermath from the last race and talking about qualifying there. This is just telling us that it's going to take 21 hours to fix the car. We're going to answer some questions. So what? Casino ran straight into the back of Engelhardt. Engelhardt's a better driver. Accidents happen. This is motor racing. After all, these things happen. Okay. Hard fought win. Scouting report finished. Right. Header. Okay, so how are we doing on the scouting? Let's just make sure we've got plenty going. So we've still got fair queue, haven't we? That's alright. I'll leave it like that for now. Let's get back on with the car, because the car, well, they're working on that. We've got 7 days till we get a new suspension. Okay, car repair finished. This will be, won't it? There we go, finished repairing the car. So let's get on to improving the bits. Now, if you remember from the last videos that we're focusing just on this one car, because Engelhardt is the better driver. So we're just going to try and get him up to the best that we can get. So what we need here is top speed and deceleration. So that's engine and gearbox, engine and brakes, sorry. So it's these two. We're working on suspension, so we can improve that as well if we wish, but it's going to be brakes and engine. So let's pop the engine into there. Now I think actually we'd left it just with the blue one and we were just going to focus on that, but I don't know whether it's worth us, because that's quite low compared to where it could be. Maybe we do just do that. What was the other option on there then? Acceleration's useful, it says. That's quite high. It's quite close to its maximum potential anyway. That's not far off. This one's a long way off, so we're going to do that. We can work on some spec parts, but the priority's got to be over here, I think. So let's maybe do that one as well, because we're going to probably stick with these brakes for the rest of the season. Now, I think there's only 5 races to go or something like that. So what have we got? 6 days before a race on here, which is good. Do I just go with that? Yeah, why not? We're above 75% on everything, so let's go with that. Go. So we're going to get suspension in a bit. What are you telling me now? What's going on? Oh, dilemma. Axella's birthday. Who's Axella? No, we're short of money, aren't we? Yeah. Axella Lepic. Who is Axella Lepic? Who is this? Oh, it's our reserve driver. Our reserve driver. Yeah, card'll do. We're not going to be keeping Axella long anyway. She's reserve driver. She's not going to be featuring in the car very much. She's not a very good driver actually. Now then, suspension's finished, it's saying. So let's go back to the mail. Oh, we didn't get the email saying the suspension's finished. We will do in a minute though. Where are we up to with the improved parts? It's coming up. It's not there yet. That's why it stopped. It's going to show us the GT Championship. Here we go. We're not that bothered about that, are we? We're interested in our championship. We're doing fine here. We need the email saying that the suspension's finished. Here it is. Suspension build finished. Right, so let's go and have a look at the car. Let's have a look at fitting the parts of suspension to Falco Engelhardt. So let's go on here. So suspension is down here. So obviously this is going to be the best, isn't it? So we're going to swap them like that. Then we're going to go on to improve parts. So let's just have a look at the parts list for the suspension. So yeah, I mean, they're already at 57, it's way above what the other one was anyway, and it can improve. But this is the bit that we need to now look at. So let's get rid of those two. So Casino, I mean, he's picking up these bits from everybody else. You know, he's getting the spare brakes and the spare whatnots. Are there no better brakes? Has he not got better brakes? There are better brakes. Well, these are the best, but the others are more reliable. Well, I could fit those on. It's 1 point less, but they're a lot more reliable than the ones he's got on. That might be an interesting thing. So let's go on Casino, and let's have a look at the brakes, maybe. Brakes. So Casino's brakes. We could put these on. And until they get more reliable, we could leave them like that. Is he happier with that, or it's hard to tell? Okay, right. So let's go and have a look at the improved parts for Engelhart. So what do we want to do here? We definitely want to get this suspension up to spec, don't we? So it's got to be that. That's got to be the way to go. No, it's that, isn't it? Sorry. Miles away. 5 days after race. It's going to be bang on, and then we can work on some other bits in there. So let's just do that, because we're not going to go to 5 days after the race, are we? What we're going to do is it's going to get to about 75%. See, it's already up at 61. I get to 75. See, this is 100%. It'll be at 100% 5 days after the race. We don't want that. We want 75%. So hopefully that will be sometime before the race, and then we can work on the other bits. 61's doing all right. Now we've got a couple of emails here. We're going to be voting on longer practice sessions. I'm not that bothered about longer practice sessions. I'm not that bothered about it. We do all right with the practice sessions, I think. Shenki with the scouting. That's fine. Let's just carry on. So new votes. So here we go. Let's look at the mail. It'll say this time around it's about long practice sessions. So do I want? So there's not many for it. There's a few against. There's a load undecided. I'm going to vote against it, and I'm only going to use one of my votes because I've got 2 votes. Let's just skip this forward. It doesn't actually skip it, it just makes it quicker. And it's been rejected. Excellent. Excellent. Right, so it just says, yeah, we've rejected it. Continue. Now let's have a look at the car, see where we're up to with this. Improved parts. 75%, we're there. We're there. It's all there. Right, 75%. Let's get this worked on. So it was brakes and engine, wasn't it, for this particular race? Engine and brakes. Brakes and engine. We could, if we wished, maybe just keep, let's say, one of these. So we've got suspension on there. And we could maybe do something like that. So we're actually getting a little bit of work done on it, but not much. But they are actually doing something, which is good. So report for Milan. So they're saying it'll be a 19-lap race. Blah 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 blah. There's likely to be some rain. Oh, it's a 40% chance of rain. Oh, what a surprise! A lot of pressure on the brakes. Ha 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 ha. Tire compound, soft and medium. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. And this tells us about it. So this is important here. So it's saying that in the race it will probably be sunny. Oh, it's a teeny tiny track layout, isn't it? We're not using a big one, but it's teeny tiny. Right, so yeah, sunny for the race it looks like. Telemetry, oh yeah, I know we can't afford a telemetry centre. We do actually want to be building some bits though, don't we? So if we look at the car at the moment, we've got good suspension and brakes. We want maybe engine, gearbox to be up there as well. So let's have a look at either an engine or a gearbox. Where are we on here? So our gearbox is alright. Actually, we're 9th, but this is 9th as well, but it looks as though that's a little bit higher than that. Let's go for top speed. Let's go for the engine. So what can we do for the engine? Plus 25 to max. And then what have we got here? Plus 25, plus 40, plus 15 to max. That's plus 35. Why? Oh, it's reliability minus 20. Well, we can work on that. We can work on the old reliability. We can get that sorted, can't we? Build the part. The guy who runs the team will go, what? He'll go, what? What are you spending the money on? And he'll say, like that, in that tone of voice as well. We're about to travel to Milan. Let's have a look at what's going on with the car. We've got some emails first. What have we got? Another scouting report finished. I think we better go and look at the scouting thing, because we've got 3 here. We've got another couple of slots. We can't fill those. Working on 3 at the moment. Let's have a look. 16 to 20 year year olds. 22-year-olds, and we've got loads queued up, haven't we? Loads and loads queued up. We don't need to do anything with that yet, so that's fine. Time to round up the state of play. Blah 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 blah. There's nothing that's mentioning us. So I've spotted a number of transactions coming out of the account. Yes, I know. Well, after we built this engine, we're probably going to build a gearbox, and that'll be it. We're probably not going to build anything else after that anyway, so any extra money will just be for the actual general day-to-day running of the team, because we can't afford to do anything else. We haven't got the money. It's going down, and we're losing money every race, which is a bit pants. We need to improve, but what we need is Engelhardt to pull his finger out and actually do something. Okay, so this is just saying, are you ready? Are you sure you're ready? And I'm saying, yeah, I'm ready, yeah. Let's have a look at the car. So we're all right here, actually. We're all 76s and 75%. There we go. That's at 78 now. You see, it's gone up. So we're good. We're all good. Let's just change that. We'll work on that one. Good working on both. We've got one guy working on both of those. That'd be fine. You do those in the morning, and those in the afternoon. We'll be all right. Yeah, and these are almost at max. So maybe I should be working on that instead now, because I know that we need the engine for this particular race, but these are the blue parts. These are the super good parts. These are just average parts, and we're going to be replacing those. So I don't really want to spend too much time trying to make those better, but we do want to make these as best as we can get them. These top 2, because they're the blue ones that are going to be important end of season. So let's go. Now, where have we come in our last racing? So qualifying, we've been doing all right, haven't we? So which was the last race? The last one was in Beijing in China. So we've been qualifying 15th, 8th, 8th. So it looks as though we can probably get around there. And we've been finishing 12th, 12th, 9th. So I reckon about 9th we could probably do again. We're still going to lose a load of money. But there you go. There's not a lot we can do with that, I'm afraid. The car's still way behind where we need to be, and we're just desperately trying to get the best engines and gearboxes we can and get all the parts developed, and yeah, we'll get there. But by the end of the season, I think we're going to be skint, and I think it's going to be tough to actually improve too much this year, which is a shame. It's a shame, but we're going to have a load of money for the car for next year. But let's see what we can do this year. We are improving those blue bits. Now remember, I think it's going to be sunny for the race day, so I don't really want to be running around on intermediates. We're going to use our 2 good drivers. And let's change the setup. So already the cornering, blah 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 blah, moves down here. And what I might do is, let's pop the handling down a bit as well. And we're going to move the speed balance down as well. La 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 la. So let's see if I can get these 2 pretty close to the edge of where they need to be. So cornering there. Everything's right on the edge of where it needs to be. So I can only move it one way. And whether I move it a little bit or hardly at all will depend on the feedback I get. So if they said it's really pretty good, I'll move it a tiny bit. If they say it's absolutely poor, I'll move it a lot. That's the theory behind it. Anyway, we're going to be using mainly, let's go for these, I think. So these give me 3.5 stars speed and 2 and a bit durability. These are giving 2.5 speed and pence. We're going to be using these, casino. Right, let's change your car. So again, I'm just going to mess about with it as I did the other. So let's get the handling to roughly where it wants to be and roughly on the edge. So let's go like that. So we're all on the edge there. That's more or less right. And we're going to pop you on those as well. And we're ready to go. I'm going to take practice. So let's get the casino out. We're going to be doing a race trim, please. Yep, you're on those. Go. And then Engelhardt out. Stints will be a race trim, please. Go. And go. And we need to... This is going down this way, isn't it? That's about right. So, casino's already off down the road. Look. Whee, here he is. It's a funny little track, this, isn't it? It's not going to be a long lap, is it? It's not a long lap time. Oof, nearly a crash in the pit lane. Right, you see what we've done here. So because I put him on the edge, it now shows that this is actually good, this is okay, and this is poor. So I only need to move this a little bit, but I can only move it one way, you know. So we want to be finding out where it's at that green bit, where it's at the really good, the excellent spot is what we're after. So we're going to move this down maybe 2 clicks, and then the speed balance up 1, 2, 3 clicks like that. So yeah, we'll try that. We'll try that one. Let's get you out again. Go. So Engelhardt, where's Engelhardt? Here it comes. Right. So we've got a great in here and 2 goods, and we're at 91 already, which is, it shows good promise. So let's get you down a couple of clicks here. I'll leave the handling more or less where it... No, let's knock the handling down 1 click. I want to find the other end of the green. See, right, let me try and explain what I'm trying to do here. If you imagine... Right, there's obviously a purple bit somewhere in here, isn't there? There's somewhere that's going to give me a purple thing, okay? Now, if I go... Like up here, it's going to say no, that's awful, and if I go down here, it's going to say it's awful. Somewhere inside that will be a bit that says it's okay, and then a bit inside that will say it's good, and then a bit inside that will give us the great. So what we've got in here somewhere is a small section that is green with a purple bit right in the middle of it. So if I can find the left hand side of the great and the right hand side of the great, I will know that that purple bit is bang in the middle. So I need to more or less try and work out where that is. So if I can try and get the other end of that green bit. So if that's one end of it, because it's giving me a green there, I can try and find roughly where the other end is, and we'll work on that, and then I should be able to get the purple bit fairly quickly from there. So speed balance, I'm going to knock that up a couple of bits. I'm going to knock this back a little bit more, because again I'm trying to find the end of a green section there. Okay, let's go, let's send out. Nobody ever crashes during practice, I've noticed, or qualifying for that matter. Or they haven't done. That might be just because I've never seen it. But I've certainly never ever witnessed a crash during practice or qualifying. from any car, not just my any car. It just doesn't happen. Now for some reason we've got both cars on a race strategy and we've got them both on soft tyres, but the soft tyres is only going up a little bit and the race strategy is going up a lot. I presume that's because the conditions are wrong for these tyres and therefore we're not actually learning very much about them. Hey, we've got one purple on this guy. So there we go. We're up in the 90s. Look, we've found the cornering spot. That's it. So where were we with the handling? So the handling's there or thereabouts. And the actual speed balance, you notice, has gone. It's gone to good from poor. So maybe we can knock that up a little bit more. Handling, do I want to mess too much with? Maybe one click that way and we'll see where we go. I think we just send you out again. Wing Engelhart. 2 purples. Right, so 2 purples is fantastic. So purple. Now what we had with that was great, remember? And great was right on the edge, and we've gone too far. So the big dark green bit is literally from here to here, isn't it? It's in here somewhere. So your purple bit, theory, should be bang in the middle of that. So it's either there or there, in theory, or, well, it'll be somewhere in between, won't it? Can I just do something like that, maybe? Like that. 22 psi. That's just jumped out from where I want it at the moment. So the speed, and yeah, let's go with that. We're going to be very close to it there. I think we've done a good job there with that car. That's the Engelhart car. That's the car that we need to be up at the front, winning races. Race trim level 1 unlocked. Thank you. Just drive through my car, why don't you? Three purples, thank you. That was nice and quick, wasn't it? We like that. 99%, well done. 3 purples. Right, let's just get him out. So we're just going to send you out on those. We'll let you do 4 laps or so and we'll just see where you're up to. So let's just concentrate on Engelhart now. Hopefully we'll have 3 on this guy as well, because he already had 2. Oh, we've lost one of them. Now that speed balance actually went to the left a little bit, so it needs to go back to the right. But overall we've gone to 97%, which is good. So we had speed balance there. You see where the speed balance was? We need to just pop it back that way. Oh, that's too far enough. In fact, what I did was this, wasn't it? So the handling is what? Great, good, great. I reckon handling goes that way. Right, how do I make the speed balance go left a bit, like that? Okay, so I messed about with the handling a bit. Right, okay, let's go with that. Let's go with that one. And the water on the track is starting to disperse now. We're going to start getting grip in the next minute or so. So everybody else will start switching from their green or blue tyres that they're running on, and then everyone else will start running on the yellows and whites. But we're already 3/4 of a tyre development ahead of them. If it's dried out enough, then Casino could go to the top of the charts here. He could go right to the top of the old lap times. Race trim level 2. Come on, 3 purples. Come on, Engelhardt. 3 purples here. 2 purples. How have I managed to knock that bit off? Because that was bang on. So the cornering's gone up a little on those. So what can I do with the cornering? Maybe another click up like that. So that's pretty much bang on. We might just want to fiddle about with this because the handling and speed have both gone to the right a bit. If I could get them a bit to the left. Well, I've got the speed balance on, but the handling's out now. No. Okay, well, where was the cornering before when it was purple? There. And there. Right, I'm not happy with this. So the cornering is about right. The speed balance is about right. The handling is out, and it's out by more than I want it to be. So let's try and click that like that, and then maybe we can put a bit on there. So where are we again? So the cornering is about right. Speed balance is about right. Right, it's all about right. I think we're about there. So let's just send him out on one more lap. Soft tyres level 1. Congratulations, guys. Now, why has he got green green and not purple purple? That's worrying. Is it still that they think that there's still no track grip? Okay. Okay, next lap. Next lap. Purple 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 I'm looking for. He's gone 8th. That's all right. Bring him in. Don't miss the pit lane. Oh, you fool. Race trim level 3. Bring them both in, because we want them both now on qualifying trim. Because there's no more levels. Still want them on soft tyres, but we want them on quali trim. Let's get Engelhardt out first because he's the one that I need to be working on. Purple, purple, purple! Hooray! We've got all the purples on both the cars. That's what we wanted. 100%. Have I seen 100? Yeah, I think I have. I think I've seen 100 before. We're going out on qualifying trim. We're going to leave you on those tyres. You've still got a bit of life in yours. This guy, I think we might need to change tyres on this chap. So, again, I'm just going to send you out. Qualifying trim. Let's send you out on 2 laps. And you're going to need some new tyres. And then we go. And that's it. And I'm not going to touch them anymore. We're just going to leave them to whiz round because they're both on purple. We're just trying to get the qualifying trim up, and we're trying to get the tyres up. So we want level 3 soft tyres, and we want qualifying trim level 1, but I don't think we're going to get that. So I think we can just speed through this. both of these guys are going to do one fast lap and then that'll be it. But we're hoping that the tyre trim comes up. Tyre trim, come on, tyre trim. Maybe qualifying as well if we're lucky. Yeah, we've got tyre trim. What about qualifying? No, it didn't quite come up. Didn't quite get qualifying level 1. Never mind. There you go, 10th and 11th, which is a bit pants. Painted my bedroom the same colours as your car. Great, that's a bit sad. And that's it. So that was practice. So here we go, 9th or above for the old qualifying. Try and get a bit of money back for the team, although we're not actually going to make money, we're going to lose less. So what have we got? So we've got soft tyres plus 15% performance, come on. And the only other thing we can select is light-footed on the soft tyres, so they will last longer. This guy's only got that, so that's all we can put on. We're going to do car setup. We're going to not bother with the changing setup, but we can run on those. Can't we? In fact, what I might do is, because this guy's not so good, is he? This guy's the rubbish guy. We're going to pop you on those. Alright, and you're going to just go out on pants tyres. Now you're only on your second set of softs anyway, so we're going to run you on those. Brand new ones. So let's get this guy out, and we'll just get him out on those. And just get this round like that. And we'll put this one on auto, I think. Just let him do an auto lap. Auto on. Engelhardt, out you go. Where are we for track grip? Don't we do one lap to get a banker in case it rains? Well, the tyres aren't coming up very quick, are they? Could have done better with those. I should have whizzed all the temps up really high and then let them drop into the zone, shouldn't I? Oh well, never mind. I didn't see how Casino did, but there you go. So all we want really now is elimination threshold. We want to get past that. So hopefully 10th or so will be fine. Yeah, he's only gone on top because he's the first one out. Don't get too excited. So just want to beat the guys at the bottom. That's all. Now I think I've got a small chance of getting one car into the top 10, top 9 it is, isn't it? Top 10, no, top 10. And that, obviously we need that because we want to get above, well, 9th or above, 10th or 10th, we want to get 10th. Now both my guys are dropping down, which is a bit pants. Casino's going to go out of that top 15, isn't he? Do we send Casino out on some new tyres? I think so. I think we send him out on new tyres. I think we need to. Let's get him out. Now Engelhardt will also need to go out as well, but where are we? We're about halfway through, aren't we? And what's the lap time? 56 seconds. Okay. I can afford to wait a little bit before I send Engelhardt out. Put more grip on the track by that point. So the temperatures are up, we're just letting them drop now. There we go, I got perfect on the tyre temp. So do we send Engelhardt out yet? Because he's going to get eliminated and we need, this is the better guy. We need him up the pointy end, don't we? Casino's gone green, so at least he's going faster than he did do last time. Oh dear. Don't know where he's come, but he's not come very high, has he? Perfect on the tyre temp, high on the brakes. Why is that guy going past us? So Casino's done bobbins, and now he's run out of chances really. He hasn't got time to do another lap. But Englehart's my only real hope for getting top 9 or so. Come on. He is. He's in Q2. That's all I want. Q2. And qualifying's ended. We're still waiting for 7 cars. All the ones behind him have finished or are on their in lap. So that's good. That's good. We're through. Englehart's through. Yoo-hoo! Now all we need to get is up to Q1, and look at the gap in between where we need to be. To get to 9th, well, we don't need to be 9th, do we? We need to be 10th or above. So we're about 1/10 of a second off, which isn't much. We can do that. We can do that. Get those brakes cooled a bit more when we're... He's not on pole position. He's not on pole position. That's not the way it works. So this will now tell me one of my drivers is rubbish, which I knew anyway. There he is. He's in 19th and he's pants. Okay, so let's continue. Continue. We're going to take the qualifying. And it's going to be Engelhardt. And it's raining. Now then. This is interesting. I didn't bank on this. So how much water is on the track? They're saying the track grip's going down. I think we wait. And the reason for that is, well, I have no idea what that means, but the reason for that is it looks as though it's dropping. The water level's dropping on track. So I think that a lot of these are going out on... They're actually going out on greens, aren't they? So I think that's the way to go. There is some track grip, but that's going to disappear about... now. I wonder whether this will drop off enough to maybe set a lap time on slicks. Because if that's the case, we're only going to do 1 lap and it's going to be on slicks. All these guys are going out on wets and inters. We could try doing an inter lap, but look how quick it's dropping. The water on track is dropping. They're saying we're going to get track grip in a couple of laps. I'm going to leave it as long as I can, and then we're going to go out on the old yellows or whites or something. Dare I go out on whites and save a set of yellows? Dare I? Dare I? He's complaining he's not been out yet. There's plenty of time yet. Plenty of time, Mr. Casino. You want about 2.5 minutes, and then we 2.5 minutes on the clock here, and then we make a decision. So there's barely any water on the track now. Okay, there's still not... It was predicting grip on the track, but it's not quite there yet, is it? But it will be, I think. Certainly in a couple of minutes. I think it's keeping people out on the greens and blues, which is good. Because by the time we go out, there's going to be track grip. Now, has that gone up a little bit? I think it has. We don't want anybody else doing what we're doing. We need them all. They're all on their in laps, which is pants. I know. Don't. Don't worry about it. See, he's going out on yellows now. Yeah. Oh well. There we go. Use a set of yellows up. Come on, mate. We've got one chance at this. We've got one chance. Problem is, there's a braking spot just before the point where it says that's the cut-off for your temperatures. So the brakes go up massively. This is our only chance. It's our only lap that we can get in. There's a few that have set lap times on blue tyres, and it looks like they've not gone out. So I can beat those guys. I can beat those. So it's at least 5 cars. Look at that! Oh, it's a cracking lap. Good man. Good man. There you go. Checking flag. Qualifying sessions ended. We're waiting for 10 to finish, but there's only 2 on fast laps. Minzy and Norris. And that's it. So they can beat me, and that'll be fine. That'll be alright. I'm quite happy with that. None of them did, but both of them improved their times, and both of them got through to Q1. We're in Q1, hooray! Now we don't want to be starting 10th. We want to beat one of them, don't we? Just one guy. That's all we need to beat. Chuck Norris. That's all we need to beat right there. Good. You're not on pole position. I've told you. It doesn't work like that. Alright, it's this session now that counts. Yeah. Lars Olin. Champion position first. He's been bumped. Haha, what a shame. Good. Yeah, whatever all that meant. Yeah, let's go. Final qualifying session in Milan. Let's hope it's raining. I've got a chance of it raining. We need to get 9 to above. Right, okay, so what's the weather doing? It's dry. And it's going upwards. Let's get him out now so we can get a lap time. I'm sending him out on whites, alright? Just to set a lap time, and also, why are those locked? Alright, we have to start on those. Okay. I'm going to send him out on those just to get a lap time in. Okay, that's all we're doing. We're just getting a lap time in. And we're saving a set of the other tyres. That's what we're doing. So he's going to go green. He might actually go purple because he's the first guy out. Yeah, he went purple, and then the guy behind him immediately said, "No way, mate, I'm faster than you." And he's going past him. That's demoralising, isn't it? So this was just to get a time on the board. and to save a set of yellows. Okay, he's gone second because no one else has set a time yet. Those are way off the pace, aren't they? 2.3 seconds behind the leader. It's alright, we've got time. Put you on some yellows, we'll send you out. Don't worry about it. Sheesh, it was a rocket, that one. Two and a half minutes, we'll send him out on some yellows, okay? That's the way it's going to work. Although, it will take a little while to change the tyres over. Minzy's not gone quick, has he? Neither's Norris. I'm going to beat both those. Yeah, I'm gonna give a bit more time to change the tyres because they need to pop the yellows on, don't they? So maybe 2 minutes 40. Give them 10 seconds to change tyres. 2:45. 2:45. Yeah, we can beat those. 2 seconds off. I know you can, mate. I know. Right, we're going for it. We're on those, mate. Now we're in traffic, which is a bit pants. Perfect tyre temp. Brakes way too hot. Perfect tyre temp. Come on, we need to just beat one guy, that's all. One guy. Well, it's okay. Two of them are on in-laps though. They're not going to set a time. Mins could go faster than us and it doesn't matter. We've got at least 8th here. Yay, that's it. 7th. 7th it is. We've qualified 7th. Well done, Engelhardt. Get some good points tomorrow in the race and we'll be dead chuffed. Excellent. Well, that's it for me today. I hope you've enjoyed the qualifying video. Race is on tomorrow as usual on the Sunday. I'll give you the race from here. I hope you're enjoying the series. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Let me know if you like this video or the sort of warm-up videos for the races, because if nobody's enjoying the warm-up videos I won't bother doing them. And I'll just give you the race videos. You might not enjoy the race videos either, but I'm not asking about those. Yeah, so give me thumbs up, thumbs down. Let me know if you like this video. Leave comments in the comments, that'd be great. And if you like the channel, please subscribe. I've been Backblast. I'll see you tomorrow.